just in time to J.R. Perry's Love Drops on 22.3 Takeover Vegas Radio. We have fabulous guests, exciting shows, and mind-blowing interviews. So keep it locked and join your spot here on the Love Drops. 22.3 Takeover Vegas Radio. We'll see you there. We the World Tour. We the World Tour. The power of the people. We the World Tour is a global music concert tour. Will be all over the world starting May 2026 to 2030. Contact wetheworldtour.org. That's wetheworldtour.org. We'll see you there with peace and love. Yeah.
What's happening, everybody? I got a very special show today. I have a magnificent national, international artist. Her name is Heidi Little, and she is a part of We Are the World Tour. We're going to be chopping it up, talking about that, and just sit back and relax. Hey, Heidi, are you there? Are you around me? Speak to me. Are you there?
Hello, my friend. JR, it's great to be with you today. Hi, everybody. Hope everyone's having a blessed day, as blessed as we can be during this arising, yeah?
That's right. Yeah, well, let's do this. Do me a favor. Why don't you introduce yourself to my listeners, and we're gonna also spin some of your music because you're a great recording artist, and then we can just chop it up on some of the things that is going to be rolling out this year. So introduce yourself to my listeners, Heidi.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Well, let me see here. I've been an independent artist my whole life, and I'm originally from Canada. I've lived in the United States for the last 22 years, rounding out international children's advocacy. I've been the volunteer director of International Children's Month for 14 years, and we do a thematic activity platform for the world. Started with peace, 2013, went into water, 2014, whole being, 2015, the earth is our home, 2016. I helped pioneer social emotional learning, which is a education modality that helps people understand themselves in relation to family, community, and the world. I started doing that work along with music professionally in 1993. And that became heart-based education, and I love producing events. I've been co-producing a festival here in Texas twice a year, Medicine for the People Spiritual Gathering, and I've been the outreach coordinator for We the World for the last 10 years in children and youth and peace, and then their communications support system as well. Let me see here. So We the World Tour is what we're going to be talking about today. The first iteration of that was a few years back, called We Are Arising. Then we all arose, and then God said, all right, the power of love. And then we went through that power of love business into the We the World movement, because it was just natural. I had already worked with Rick Olfrick from We the World for 10 years, and they've been around for 25 years supporting thousands of international projects and organizations working for the greater good with their 11 themes for change. And so music is what I am. I'm a singer and a songwriter, a guitar player, love to play the drums. I'm a mom, and I'm really driven by ending abuse against children globally, which we're facing
Right.
really much right now. So more love, and I'm a universal energy worker and a light worker too. So I'm all about living a life of service and doing the best that we can with this life. Yeah. Thanks, JR.
That's great. I love it. I love everything that you rolled off your tongue, and it's good. And we are the world tour. Is something that is a movement, and it's really something that will be rectifying a lot of the issues pertaining to what you were speaking of, child endangerment. So just a lot of crisis, and maybe you can expound on some of the formats that this tour is going to be doing various themes on.
Yeah, for sure. So I want to bring up my co-producer, Lawrence Freiberg, who introduced you and I.
Correct.
Lawrence is amazing.
Yeah, that's my brother, Lawrence. Yeah,
right.
Absolutely.
So shout out to Lawrence Freiberg. Love you.
Yeah.
And so he's been pulling it with me, while we've been building everything out, and it's quite a large undertaking. So it's a complete and total cross promotion. Think of it like a platform where everybody gets, like a stage almost, where everybody gets to stand on, including all the 8 billion people of the beautifulness on this planet. Right. The grandmas, the grandpas, the moms, the dads, the sisters, the brothers, the aunties, the uncles, nieces, nephews, and cousins. We are good people, and united we are strong. And Absolutely. We are showing that, And so this is a movement of the peoples, and it's based in love, care, and respect. It's based in education and empowerment and entertainment. And it's based in, what are as a humanity, our top issues. That's where we're starting, And so we have some core pillars that we're circling with right now, which is water, women, taking care of women, taking care of children, ending abuse of women and children, and building homes for people and helping them with their heart and, just tools and solutions. We have everything from finance to tech, new Web 5 and beyond. We have the alternative to AI data centers. We have techniques to clean manure into fresh water. I kid you not.
Wow, really?
It's amazing who is coming to the table, just like miracle after miracle after miracle. And so the tour is a grassroots tour, and so and then mega concerts. So in every city we go to, we work with that place and the not-for-profits, the projects, the organizations to identify what the need is. And then we bring ourselves and the stuff we have, pull together some of the things I rattled off there, and bring them to the city, help set up an action network, identify the leaders in the space who want to hold that space for people, have a concert, bring everybody together, massive networking. Daytime programming is workshops, huge networking, community action building, strategy, solutions, and tool sharing. Then we have a beautiful concert in the evening, combining local artists with touring artists, with A-list artists and indie artists, and every genre we can possibly squeeze in, and just have a really great time. And the QR codes that are up at the concerts go to the People's Building Fund. Mm-hmm. The People's Building Fund exists to literally build homes and places for recovery and ending homelessness and helping start up communities and all of that stuff. So we do that across the country, along with mega concerts. So Lawrence Freiberg, as you know, promoter for Live Aid, which if your crowd has got some younger guys in it, 85 was a massive concert called Live Aid. Mm-hmm. And it reached 3.8 billion people televised. And it was a massive unification to end famine in Africa. And they did a really great job, didn't they?
Yeah, they really did. Yeah, and that's just what most people would relate this to, which Lawrence was one of the, spearheads of that. and to do this is going to be great synergy for the community and the nation. But there's another thing that you didn't mention that I really like is the daytime events, which let's talk about the daytime events on the tour.
Amazing. So, like I said, I've developed social emotional learning and heart-based education, and I wrote 14 books on the one pedagogy, musical. There's 8 stacking training modules. And remind me to talk about the class I launched today for people. It's going to happen online twice a week, wherever we are, just to hold space for tools and solutions for everybody. And so I'm bringing heart-based education onto the road and doing workshops with people to give them tools like that. We have, oh my gosh. Okay, so people are going to be able to choose workshops that they would like to attend during the day. And then in the nighttime, they'll have their ticket, right, for the concert. So they could get just a daytime, if they want to just network and workshop during the day, that don't want to come to the concert. I can't imagine that, but there are people out there who like that. So they can do their daytime ticket, and walk away with a certificate of completion in something, have a new training in, maybe they want a new training in tech. We're going to have a caravan, and there's going to be different solutions and tools on the road with us. And then, of course, there's going to be the local workshop people who also have something to offer, right? Whether maybe it's a sound meditation, sound bath, right? People can enjoy themselves having that experience. Then they can maybe wander into the mesh network, tech web 5 area and see what it looks like to have completely sovereign, safe, unhackable internet. Imagine that. Graphene cell phones that are their own, that's it. You just use them, and they're untraceable and unhackable, which are beautiful. The different water solutions. We've got different water people who know how to put water back to negative, or know how to completely clean any pond, river, or ocean. They'll be on the road with us too. There'll be the samples of the water, and then they can see how the water systems work. Humanitarian Life Corridors is another one of our projects for the We the World Tour, which I strategized that whole thing when I saw what was happening to the people in the Congo, and I was so horrified. I've been running a Amazon corridor, a part of a project through the Amazon called the Black Jaguar Foundation. And my song, One the Message from Mother Earth, has been holding a Hector there, along with other people, and them holding the Hector, and to make up a 600 hectare corridor. And I thought, well, if we've been successfully able to do that and take care of plants and animals, for 15 years, we can do that for people, right?
That's right.
And so the Humanitarian Life Corridors are, specifically designed to help crisis, war-torn, or, severely underserved people, like even here in America, where we have the homelessness crisis going on in every city. These places can go up, be fully functional, and show all the latest regenerative practices, sustainable energy efficiency, how we can actually create money and currency through communities, and continue to provide fresh food, fresh water, safety, education, healthcare, all of that stuff. So like I said, it's a massive undertaking, but the workshops during the day are going to be fantastic, and I'm really looking forward to that. I've been a teacher, like I said, along with music my whole life, and I'll tell you, I've trained police officers, I've trained teachers, I've trained social workers, I've trained artists, and when you see a group of people connecting to their heart and just giving themselves the opportunity in the safe and brave space to do that work, it is life-changing. It is life-changing. It's, and when you start talking about, self-love and what that really is, and what does love in action look like, and what does love in action sound like, and what does love in action do, And then that's where the power really, I think, really lives and exists in each one of us. Because we all have gifts, we all have a mission, we all have purpose. And it's just like, what is it? have we tapped into it? Are we using it to our full potential? And if not, what tools and support can we give people so that they are utilizing their full potential and they're living happy, lives where they feel fulfilled?
This is pretty solid, and I like the agendas and the overall themes that this is going to roll out. And the good thing about it, this is going to roll out, I think, on Route 66, and it's going to be a convoy of various wrapped buses, and that's going to be kind of cool, too. So it's just a lot that's involved in this. But let me move on to your music. How do you describe your music?
Well, I serve the song and I serve God, so
okay.
I describe it as I write in, I guess, folk, pop rock, alternative rock. I grew up in punk rock, then went into the blues, and then from blues I became a songwriter. And so I guess I describe it as I literally put effort into making conscious music and conscious festivals a thing. So, I guess it would be called conscious music.
Well, that's all right.
Sometimes your lyrics may mean something,
Yeah, well, everybody has a mission. That's your mission statement. So, and it comes out in the music. And matter of fact, what I'm going to do, I'm going to spin one of those here. And this song here is called Radical Love. Before we spin Radical Love, tell me about Radical Love. You put those two words together, Radical Love. What is that about?
Next level. Let's go. Let's take it higher. Okay. And then how do we do that, Energy, right? Love and action.
Right.
Yay. Hopefully the song will tell you exactly what you want to know.
Well, hey, let's do this. Without any further ado, Radical Love, Heidi Little.
Through my life, mountains of light so strong inside, forest of knowledge. Golden light flows up and down my spine, rooted in love so divine. We finally made it, and I am what I am, and you are what you are. Keeping it open, love takes flight, we are rising. I love you and you love me. Together we can do anything, unite uniquely. And I am what I am, and you are what you are, and we what
Radical Love. This is my guest here. We spinning some of her music. This is Heidi Heidi Little. Got me all in this love thing, Radical Love. That's really melodic. I like your tones on that. Really nice voice you got going there, ma'am. I'm going to move on to another song because, you got a little catalog here. You got Butterflies, and it says number one for the year on the indie radio in the past. So Butterfly was really flying for you, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that sounds good. So what made you want to fly on the butter?
All about coming into that chrysalis and becoming our brightest, most shiniest, empowered selves.
The thing about you just got that charm, that sweetness in your voice, and then your mind is the same. You good people all the way around, and that's why I wanted you to come on the show, and not just to promote, the tour, but you as an artist. So let's keep it moving. Let's get to the Butterfly. Check it out, y'all.
Knows what tomorrow brings. And now I'm wrapped up tight with you. Hope and love go on for eternity. I cherish every moment that I have with you. Butterfly. Days and times like this, there's bumps in the road. Taking it as it comes along. Can you feel the light and laughter grow? Banish all the war that the love is one. Butterfly. You're free to fly. We are sitting on a gold mine, soaking up the sunshine. We are sitting on a gold mine, soaking up the sunshine. Now that we begin to see, we wipe the sleep from our eyes. Time to stand, sing out strong, but spread the
We are the station that has more fun.
We the World Tour. We the World Tour. The power of the people. We the World Tour is a global music concert tour. Will be all over the world starting May 2026 to 2030. Contact WeTheWorldTour.org. That's WeTheWorldTour.org. We'll see you there with peace and love. Yeah.
Yeah, we're back. I got my guest Heidi Little. We just got to listening to Butterfly. You have a very beautiful voice, Heidi. I really like your tones. You really know how to work your highs and mids and very melodic tone.
I appreciate that.
Yes. So let's talk a little bit more about We the World Tour, and we're going to get back into your music. And there's a lot of good things and a lot of good people who are involved in this, and I want to salute everybody that's on the staff for putting this together, and especially you. You've been working real hard putting stuff together behind the scenes. And so, how do you feel today? Because I know you were kind of exhausted the other day putting
right.
websites and stuff together, and you're really putting it together real good. So,
thank you.
Yeah, so tell me.
I really appreciate that.
Yeah, what do you have? And from what I've seen,
I feel really ready to be on your show right now because, I made sure that the website, the whole thing is that all of us, right? It's the power of our love, right? And each one of us has so much to offer. And for the people who are ready, the website's ready for you. You can load yourself a profile so we can let you know when tickets go on sale. If you have a project or an organization that you want onboarded, the site's ready to receive you. So you can, provide us with the information to your heart song and what your offer is and how you're helping your community or your world. I feel ready. Yesterday I was completely exhausted. Today I'm like, I'm so glad I got it done, especially in time before I wasn't even thinking, for the radio. But yeah, we're ready to onboard people. Let's do the thing because it's going to take all of us, to turn this ship around and to take care of things the right way. And every voice matters, every heart matters, the thoughts matter, the whole thing. So I'm feeling good. I'm feeling set up for success right now. The last thing that has to go on there is the music. So I'm trying to figure out exactly what people are going to love the most to just kind of dial through. I'm thinking I'm going to put YouTube up there so people can just go to different people's YouTube channels and just see what they're about, For the lineup, I think that might be the best way. Then at least the artists have a possibility of getting paid properly. So that would be good. And so I feel good.
Yeah, I'm loving it. I'm feeling you on it 100%. You're pumped up. And for people who are interested, especially grassroots artists and as well as A-list artists, you can get in touch with me. You can email me. You can send me some of your music, your video. Love to hear what you got. And I like to bring it to the people and see if you could be a part of healing people, because we're going to be doing this from May 2026, and I believe it goes on 5 years. And
through 2030 or bust. Let's go.
Yeah.
We got to do this thing. So we're going international. We are international, but the tour, the concerts and whatnot, we're getting set up now with our operations to be able to land overseas and whatnot in 2027. So, this year is the year about pulling it all together and, making sure we got the right symphony orchestra components, so that the choir can sing its fullness next year. And so So yeah, artists. We're curating, each show, and we're curating each mycelial action hub, each community hub, in each city, and really helping the people that are there. We want to make sure that we leave the infrastructure behind so that people they're all connected, even more to the next level, like connected for humanitarian action, environmental action, community action, right? The other side is really well put together. What do they say? If you want to wage world peace, you have to be as organized as they are in war, right? So we're really trying to take it to that place of the mycelial, the butterfly components. It's like it falls to mush and then comes together in this beautiful way. And I think that each one of us are like those imaginal cells of the butterfly, bringing the next wave of goodness for the present and future generations. So,
and you know what I also like? I like the fact that, especially for the homeless and people who are building homes, how some of the people will be involved, help building the homes and getting paid. So I want to mention that as well because
and veterans, right?
The veterans, yes.
Yep.
So
100%.
yeah, the plan is fully loaded, and it's just juicy and warm on a humanitarian perspective. So I'm loving that. And what I'm gonna go back into your music right now. There's a song called "Shine," and so it's time to shine. So tell me a little about "Shine." Well, how did you come up with that?
That's the thing. It's really easy for us to hear the people around us who don't understand our desires and plans. Nobody can do us like we can do ourselves, right?
That's right.
We got us, and it's common, especially when we're younger. Ask people's opinions on things, and see what their perspectives are. Oh, is this any good? Is that any good? Do you think this will work? Do you think that da 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 da? So this is a song about pushing past that and getting to the place of where we're standing on our own 2 feet. We're taking responsibility for ourselves and our creations here, and really giving her, again, it's all, let's go.
That's what's up.
Those two, Butterfly and Shine, are off a record called Power and Light.
Okay.
So there it is. And Shine is still kicking it. Like, it gets so many plays. So
I see it was number one on a lot of indie radio. So let's bless my audience with Shine. Shine, Heidi Little. I like that. I think that's going to be one of my favorites, but it's up there between Butterfly and Shine. I like that. I love where you're going with that. Great vocal arrangements, good production, and you move in a lot of genres, you know what I'm saying? And I like that, you know. And I have this other joint here, which is called Ring the Bell, okay?
Oh,
And that's like a rock type joint. And tell me about Ring the Bell.
okay. So I wanted hats off to Taz Todd Osterhaus, who actually just relocated to Vegas, who was my producer on Butterfly, Shine, and Radical Love. So
Okay, all right. Right on, Taz.
He's
Right
great.
on.
And then he's with Union Underground and a couple other bands. And so let's see, the next one is Ring the Bell. This one is my personal favorite. It was recorded on analog with my cats up in the Adirondack Mountains and Les Parker.
Wow.
And, you know, this is like the true rocker in me gets to come out here. So I think that's why it's my favorite. It's a lot of crashes, a lot of cymbals. The drums are really heavy. It grows like a wave too. I love the wave thing where it starts out, you know, small and intimate and then grows bigger and stronger until it's like gigantuous.
I heard
I'm like,
that.
yay.
Yeah, it just
I hope
builds.
y'all
It
like
builds.
it.
I like that. I like
I
that.
hope y'all like it. Yay.
Yeah, we're going to spin it right here on Love Drops. Y'all check it out. Ring the Bell by Heidi Little on Love Drop.
Beautiful, tried and true, and you know it's because of you. Your heart is true, unaffected by pain and crime because of your life. Your heart is true. Hold on to in all you do. Catch the world and all its pain, none of it would remain, and you will fly here. Heart's been locked in a trance, and now it's time to dance. And I feel the love, my dear. Heart is true in all you do. Beautiful you. What
station that has more fun.
Yeah, ring the bell. I like that too. I mean, yeah, that's going to be one of my favorite. I love the build up. It was real melodic and it just kind of morphed into a real nice, rock thing, and I'm digging that. And I'm going to go through another song of yours, and it's called Love in All the Right Space. Now, Love in All the Right Space, what's that about?
It's about pushing back the darkness and standing in the light, and how we can reach across time, space, and dimension to our loved ones. Nothing stops us.
That's right, Heidi. You got the right vibe, the right spirit. We're going to do it. We're going to drop it.
Love in all the right spaces as I tune into you. I can feel it in the air. Our love is true. Love in all the right places. Here with you now. Something good is going on as our love shines out. And so we rise, love like joy, reaching through the distance. Love always has a way. Love in all the right places. Beautiful you. Sending healing light and love for all that we do. And so we rise, love like joy, reaching through the love light. Heaven always has a way, and you want to grow the distance. A newfound call, reaching with the love light. We'll make it through it all. Love in all the right places. Here with you now. Something good is going on without any doubt. And so we rise, beautiful hearts, shining and lighting the world now, as our love rises up.
Yeah, that's really, really sweet. Your voice is like cotton candy. It's real sweet. You know what I'm saying? You know how to work. You know how to work those tones. You know what I'm saying? And I really like that. And I want to talk a little bit more on the tour before I have to wrap up my show. I want you to give the website where people can go up and check out what's going on. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Yes. WeTheWorldTour.org. WeTheWorldTour.org. And one more time. WeTheWorldTour.org.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Onboard yourself.
Yes.
Get yourself a profile for tickets. We're going international here in the States. You got it. Let's go. And for music and stuff, it's HeidiLittle.com. And all roads lead to everywhere from there. HeidiLittle.com. Amazing, JR.
It's a beautiful thing. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna hit this little break, and I'm gonna be right back with you, Heidi Little, my friend.
We the World Tour. We the World Tour. The power of the people. We the World Tour is a global music concert tour. Will be all over the world starting May 2026 to 2030. Contact WeTheWorldTour.org. That's WeTheWorldTour.org. We'll see you there with peace and love. Yeah.
We back with Heidi Little. Hey, Heidi, you there?
Hi.
Heidi, we're going to talk about this other joint here. What is it? Cardinal, right?
Oh.
So what is that? What is Cardinal about?
In the spirit world for animal totems, the cardinal represents integrity and honor. And so I wanted to, after this song, came through, I wanted to make sure that it was titled properly. And because it talks about a little bit about, I feel the golden rule. We do no harm to self, no harm to others, and no harm to the earth. And I think as long as we follow those things, I believe that if we follow that rule, everything else is cool. Right? You can pretty much do whatever you want. Mm-hmm. As long as you don't do any harm to yourself or others or the planet, you're good to go. So this song is about that and just bringing that to our consciousness,
Right on. We're going to spin that cardinal right here on Love Drops. Let it drop.
Breathe in, breathe out, let your little light shine. Oh yeah. Breathe in, breathe out, love and light your way. Yeah, yeah. Beautiful, I have become something new. Love light on, war's been won. I feel I'm shining like a diamond. Lucky you got off. I forgave, gave a lot, and my colors are mine and mine alone. Breathe in, breathe out, let your little light shine. Oh yeah. Breathe in, breathe out, love and light your way. Yeah, yeah. I awoke to pleasure, came from within, spread out for sure. My creativity is a power to reckon with. I believe in true love and that the good will conquer all. And I am here with a purpose and a mission. Breathe in, breathe out, let your little light shine. Oh yeah. Breathe in, breathe out, love and light your way. Yeah, yeah. I believe humanity can be greater as we see that we are breaking the 3 cardinal laws. Do no harm to myself, do no harm to others, do no harm to our precious Mother Earth. Do no harm to myself, do no to our precious Mother Earth. Gonna be kind to myself, gonna be kind to others, gonna be kind to my precious Mother Earth. Breathe in, breathe out, let your little light shine. Oh yeah. Breathe in, breathe out, love and light your way. Yeah, yeah. Do no harm to myself, do no harm to others, do no harm to our precious Mother Earth. I am love.
So yeah, you cover a lot of areas, and singing. How long you been doing that?
Oh, I started when I was 5 years old in church.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You
That's almost one of the main portals from everybody. They start in church and then they just grow into other things, and you're one of those people. I'm like really glad that we had a chance to really chop up some things that's forthcoming. What do you look at as far as after May? What do you see? Where you see the tour? What cities? What cities are you looking to launch off first? Any idea?
We've been kind of strategizing maybe the coastals first, because we're carrying the Oceans for Peace campaign from our friend who transitioned, our teammate George Cummings, who's a big ocean ambassador. And water's a thing. Of course, LA, New York, Chicago. We got Austin, Jordan, and we're open, and we have a co-production kind of style as well. So if there's producers out there in the cities that want to bring the show and work on it with us, it's really good that way, because we can bring what we have. Then we have somebody on the ground in the cities who knows the pulse of the city, the needs of the communities and the people, who kind of has an understanding of what the scene is already like. So I'm really, really appreciating the collaboration that is this tour. We're collaborating to elaborate. And so if there's other producers out there who are listening, reach out to us through the contact there. My email address is at the bottom. And just let us know what you got going on. We got a form that you fill out, and then off to the races. So I'm ready to go wherever. We've got Times Square, New York, April. Then this potential tour from Chicago to LA with this. It's a quick turnaround, that one. And then, June is International Children's Month, so that theme is huge. It's also World Ocean Day, June 1st, or June 8th, something like that. And carrying through we'll be back in New York in September for the International Day of Peace. And then we're off for November and December, and then out to internationally for 27. So we're still shaping it, really. I just came off of the final round of website building, and now we're looking at different sponsors who might want to join the tour, and then different artists and dancers, movies. We've got a little bit of everything, and we're looking for a whole lot more. So the time is right? Time is right for us all to come together.
Yeah, we're coming together, and we're coming together right now. And what about coverage? Are we looking at any streaming, any YouTube, any video where other people will be able to access to see the shows that might not be able to come? Let's talk about 100%. That a little bit.
Yeah, we have our new network with Hubcast International, Hubcast Media. So we'll be streaming the shows, definitely. We're also looking at building the world online, where it's a replicable concert. Whatever the concert hall is, we can build a replicable one, and people can have avatars in there, literally enjoying the show with their avatar. And we're designing some different ways people could play along while they're in the rooms. potential networking opportunities for people. There's so much going on in the tech world, like anything is possible at this point. So this 3D kind of version of the concerts for people who can't get to the ones in person, I think that's a real thing. And then, of course, the televised stuff. Yeah, it'll go to YouTube as well. And then we'll be streaming live from our website. And then, of course, our channel. I think you can get it on Roku, Apple TV. There's a direct link on the wetheworldtour.org for people to go check out. We launched with International Women's Day panel, so people can check out what the women on there had to say. It was a very powerful panel, International Women's Day panel.
Beautiful. I'm loving it, and we're going to give that website one more again before we close, and I'm going to give that to them, is We the World Tour.org.
You got it. WeTheWorldTour.org.
Yeah, look, we're going to get you back, and we're going to be having other people. This is going to be an ongoing thing. I'm your man, J.R. Perry, and I just want to say the power of love is coming to you. We the World Tour is going to be in a city, state, country near you. Keep it locked, and if anybody are interested in wanting to submit some music, as I had mentioned earlier, my email I want to give is jrperrymusic7@gmail.com. That's jrperrymusic7@gmail.com. Shoot over some stuff. I like to check you out. In the meanwhile, we're going to keep it hot right here on Love Drops, and I'll be back next Wednesday. So I'm going to say peace and love. Say bye, Heidi.
Peace and love, y'all. Thank you so much for having me, Jer. Appreciate you so much. God bless.
Rivers of love running through my life, mountains of light so strong inside. Forest of knowledge. Golden light flows up and down my spine, rooted in love so divine. We finally made it, and I am what I am, and you are what you are, and we are your love, and we'll be what we'll be, and the future will bring us more. Your love. Rainbow prisms, our hearts alight, keeping it open, love takes flight. We are rising. I love you and you love me. Together we can do anything. Unite uniquely. And I am what I am, and you are what you are, and we are your love, and we'll be what we'll be, and the future will bring us more. Your love, and you are what you are, and you are a shining star, and we are your love, and we'll be what we'll be, and the future will bring us more. Your love, radical love, radical love. Ooh.
For 20 years, the beacon's been a light across the Vegas airwaves. burning bright. More than static, more than just a name. This institution set the whole town aflame. Built on a promise, forging soulful heat, delivering compassion, bittersweet. They call it the love drop, essential and profound. The realest, deepest music to be found. We flip the script on what you thought you knew, searching for the grooves that always put us right through. Hear the drop, feel the magnetic sway, chasing all your troubles clean away. And smooth, firm tone, the low battle tide, where melody and meaning can collide. This is J.R. Perry's world, a sound you can't refuse. The deep drop frequency, Monday blues diffuse. Oh, it's a blissful sonic slow meltdown, the sweetest music legacy in town. We deal in songs that clearly had wings, the sound that elevates the soul and sings. A sublime universe unfolds inside your ear, releasing every single doubt and fear. Tantalizing overtones and subtle sexy shades, the kind of texture that was custom made. But listen close, it's not just velvet dreams. We touch the topic flowing in the streams of community, the pressing vital core, then pour the groove and make you beg for more. Pure, uncompromised, diverse and steady strong. You always know exactly where you belong. You know that rumble deep inside your chest, the voice that puts all others to the test. Mr. Perry speaks in gravity, just shift command and presence, built on timeless gifts. He reaches down inside the mind and soul, taking back control, making listeners whole. Don't miss the moment, don't ignore the sound. 4 to 5 p.m. where real music's found. Tune in, exclusively live stream, your weekly dose of that ethereal dream. Hear the drop, feel the magnetic sway, chasing all your troubles clean away. That smooth, firm tone, the low barrel tide, where melody and meaning can collide. This is J.R. Perry's world, a sound you can't refuse. The deep drop frequency, Monday blues diffuse. Oh, it's a blissful sonic slow meltdown, the sweetest music legacy in town. Yeah, the love drops fall every Monday, 4 p.m. Pacific time. Let that battle resonate deep. Ooh, that smooth sound. J.R. Perry, TuTeeter.com. The frequency.
Join the Love Drop movement as a sponsor of the J.R. Perry Love Drop Radio Show and connect your business or brand with an international community dedicated to spreading love and making a real impact. J.R. Perry is drip-dropping love all over the world, and your brand can be part of the message. To learn more about the benefits of becoming a sponsor, email jrperry3@yahoo.com or visit cyphertheory.net/lovedropradio. The J.R. Perry Love Drop Radio Show, where love lands and the world listens.